Hey, everybody, welcome to Three Fat Truckers, episode 79, released on November 31st, 2024. Show notes linked in the description. Email the show at 3ftpodcast.org. Hit us up on the socials. We're just about everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Comment directly on the website. Shows drop every 2 weeks. We're your hosts. I'm Bill.
And this is your old buddy Dave.
Every week, not every two.
Oh, it is every week.
Oh,
I can't get my head wrapped around that for some reason.
We're overworking him.
It's
just
too
keep
much.
going to the website.
Probably because I mean, truth be told, to peek around the curtain, dear listener, we actually only do this every 2 weeks, but we record
well, and
two
we've
at a time.
only been doing the two for the last 10 shows.
Yeah,
A couple months.
And if we're almost on number 80, we put out a lot of shows where it was every other. So yeah,
We'll-
get routine,
we'll be up over a Hondo before the next truck show, I think.
Yeah. be close.
So that'll be.
Did everybody get
Anyways.
their introduction in?
No, go ahead.
Nope,
Go
I'm
ahead.
Malia. I was just going to tease you guys a little bit about that. But
And I'm Steve. Welcome to the show. Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Well, since you guys feathered off into the next truck show, we'll be over. What'd you say, Bill?
Close to
It'll
100.
be over 100. I haven't worked out exactly
Well,
What number?
how many.
that would be the Mid-America Truck Show down in Louisville. Do you got the dates, Bill? Do you remember this
It's
year?
27th, 28th, and 29th of March in the year of our Lord 2025.
And what booth are we at, Bill? Can you
No
answer that?
idea.
We are at 38054.
Come
Come
see
look
us.
us up.
It's going to be a bit more compressed this time around because
We're in
there's
the
going to
South Wing this year.
be. Yeah, they're not using the West Wing, the entire West Wing. They're not using.
Well, they
That's
were
where
going to
we-
tear it down, they told me, and now they said they're going to remodel it and lift the roof, I think is what they
Yeah.
said, make it taller.
So when it comes back again, I assume by next year's truck show, I say next year, the following year's truck show, we should be back
26.
in that wing
I
again.
just counted it off, Bill.
Okay.
The Sunday before Matt's will be number 98. So
Cool.
Man, you need to go on with that bullshit.
The Sunday after Matt's is 99.
So our Matt's review shows are going to be
Into the
99
hun-
and 100.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Oh,
guess
yeah,
we're
All
on.
just
right.
This is not moving nearly as fast as I thought it was. Well,
morning,
whatever.
So when you got the Fred Flintstone car and our feet are out the bottom of it, hey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're moving on our own steam here,
Well,
folks.
this
Literally.
is our hangover Black Friday so-called Three Fat Trucker steak dinner Christmas party show. Right after it, we're all moving a little slow this morning. So
Slow motion for you, for real. Yeah, we had our little Black Friday dinner last night, and it was actually on Black Friday this year. That's kind of cool. We do it once a year. We get together
At Bill's Steakhouse.
at Bill's Steakhouse in Bronson, Michigan. Man, oh man, they serve
and-
you.
Bill even wore a red shirt for us that last night.
I'm gonna wear
Got out of
the
his gray. Got out of his gray.
and Malia's friend goes, "How in the hell can Dave find a damn steakhouse out in the middle of nowhere
It's because they serve fish.
and steak?"
Mistake.
Well, the first year we went there, I didn't make it this year, but the first year we went there, you were like, oh, you can get steak and fish. They got you can get perch added to it, and
We
I
did.
don't know. Oh man, we ate so much food. The first time I went, it was
You had two entrees, didn't you, Steve?
steak and fish, and remember what else we had that year? Had
I
quite
think
a
you
few
had-
bourbons.
It was really
And-
good, though. Everything
Oh,
was
yeah.
really good. Mhm.
Yeah.
And Black Friday is the time to go. That place is normally packed. You got to wait to get in. Nobody goes on Black Friday. We walked right in, got a table of 12, sat down. It was perfect.
I dropped $200 just for my
you brought
brood.
half
When
of
you
Fort
got
Wayne.
10 kids, you're gonna have to spend that much.
Yeah, I have
The Amish
children.
just usually keep them at home.
I have
Mhm.
inappropriately aged children for my age. That's for sure.
There's
Well,
there's
you
no such
did
thing as
find your wife at the
inappropriate.
bus stop.
Yeah.
Just
What's that? So everybody got that joke but me, or are you just pretending that it's funny?
No, it was fun.
No.
You told her that you used to see your wife out the window of your
At the
place
bus
at the
stop.
bus stop.
Oh,
There, now
Oh,
do you
yeah.
get it?
I said you did find your wife at the bus stop. So, I mean,
So that's
oh!
why
I thought you
Oh,
said you found your way to the bus stop.
No,
I-
you're
No, no,
wise.
no.
No, I knew her before that, but
I know.
But you
She
were
stops her at
leering
the
out
bus
the
stop.
window at her at the bus stop, though.
That's
yeah,
where I do my best stalking.
So bad.
And you started this, girl.
Oh, wow.
It
Not
wasn't me.
really.
It,
I
it
didn't
wasn't
marry.
me this time.
It wasn't. Yeah, Steve's in the back seat for the.
That's right. I'm along for the ride. You're driving, girl.
And she's brave enough to sit between Bill and Dave. At
Well,
dinner last night, she was brave enough to sit right between them.
I kind of made her sit over with us. She was going to sit with the kids because she didn't want them to be by themselves, and I'm like, that's not going to really work.
She's not been at the kids' table.
your friends.
Hey, Bill, she hasn't been at the kids' table for at least 3 years. Sorry,
She's-
Amanda. I apologize now.
She can bring a dish to pass to Thanksgiving now. That's what.
She doesn't watch. She doesn't listen.
Okay, well,
So I
I'm
can-
still sorry in case she
Oh,
hears
that
it.
Of course,
3
she's
whole years, huh?
yeah. Getting
Wasn't that
women
the old-
to
That was the old joke when you was a kid, though, boy. I can't wait to get away from this damn card table and sit at the kids at the grown-up table for dinner.
Yeah, I do remember the kids' table. I don't think I ever made it to the grown-up table. I think everybody
No, it
was
wasn't never
dead by
big
the time
enough.
I got.
Nobody would
You moved
die,
out.
so
You
can
moved
move
out
up.
before then. Yeah.
And then
Like
by the
grandma
time-
was dead, or something. I don't know. I think I grew up, went to the army before I got out.
Yeah,
of that.
that's what it was me. I got married and moved out and had to start my own table. Didn't get a kids' table no more.
Well, hell, you was at the grown-up table then, wasn't you?
Yeah, but I was the only one that then. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so
Got my cheeks hurting already today, guys.
How-
Good job.
how much did you guys stuff yourselves and feel like crap from eating? on
I had the
Thanksgiving Day?
special-
Did you have big dinners at any place or at your own house or what?
Yeah, I cooked all day. I cook in phases.
No. Come on, Malia. Tell them the truth. Start from the beginning.
Does
Malia
Kentucky
was-
Fried Chicken deliver on Thanksgiving?
that's what it was going to be. She was calling it in. Nothing, not having to do nothing. Kickback.
I was supposed
Did
to
that
have a-
turkey go to the way of the
There
cake
ain't
last
nothing
night?
wrong with that.
No,
Just a lot of fucking
I
talk.
cooked. I was supposed to have a
Her daughter.
relaxed Thanksgiving, and then my daughter called and said she could come down the day. It was like Tuesday, Wednesday. She told me.
So you're
And
like,
so I
shit, I
was-
got to get to the store.
Yeah, I'm
And
out
then-
running
and
and
then-
buying everything. and
No,
the
and by
turkey
then
and-
the store is empty.
no,
Yeah.
they weren't.
Wasn't it? Usually, yeah.
I thought they would.
Last
be,
minute deal,
but
it's always empty, it seems like.
I was looking
So
through all
she-
my recipes, and I'm like, oh, great.
She's last minute frying, cooking all day, and thought, well, so much for my nice day off.
I thought
did
I
you
wasn't gonna have to cook this year at all.
Did you have a big get together with all your family, Bill, your sisters and brother and mom and everybody, or not?
That is today, and
Oh.
that's why I'm kind of down. I don't.
You got to try and stuff yourself and drive.
He's
and,
got to
No.
wash his red shirt and wear his red shirt.
No,
every day.
last time we had the family get together, my personality got a little out of control, and
Were you
people got
drinking?
angry and left. I was drinking,
There-
and so
there
was
may
my
have been
brother.
Alcohol involved.
well, that's how you
And-
make. That's how holidays are interesting.
Yeah, I think people need to grab their nuts and quit being such pussies. I really do.
What if they don't have nuts?
Metaphorically,
next
grab your
set.
nuts. Grab your
Grab a
metaphor.
neighbor's.
Yeah, grab somebody's nut. Grab mine if you got to.
Uh,
I mean,
Sorry, I brought it up, Bill.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Wear
Actually,
yellow. Wear
I don't-
yellow. It stands
I
for
don't think-
friendship.
Over all the Thanksgiving dinners I've ever been to, you always hear horror stories, like something like that. A little bit of somebody, getting arguing or getting into it with another family member. I don't think I've ever been to a
I ain't either.
Thanksgiving Thanksgiving has been like that ever. It's just
And-
always
And of
everybody
course,
eats, gets fat, takes a nap, goes home.
you know, as
it's-
soon as you get married and you got a new family, you usually have to go to their Thanksgiving. And even those, I didn't
Yeah,
have
and
any
we
problem
didn't do
with.
that because
So-
of reasons.
I already
You're-
want to hear it. My ex-husband was down. Keisha's dad was down. He
Yeah,
even
she
stayed
had
at
her
my house.
ex-husband stay at her house
The-
for Thanksgiving.
So if I could go through all that,
now,
Why on
I even made his
earth?
bed. I took a
How
picture
many
of it,
dinners-
sent it to Acacia. I said, I just made a bed for your dad. What the? What the? It's like, what is going on?
Yikes.
Yeah.
so how many
So-
Thanksgiving dinners will you be eating this season?
One.
Dave,
I don't
one,
do all that
no.
stuff.
Bill, you're going to have more than one. It sounds like.
He's on
Uh,
his second one
had
today, isn't it?
Yeah, the second one today.
And
Uh,
steak yesterday don't count, right?
No, but
Everybody.
I got to tell you, that was the one thing I was looking forward to
Mhm.
all weekend. This was my get a lot of shit done that I've been putting off. Weekend
Speaking of
too.
shit,
Hold that thought, Steve. By any chance, did anybody notice how nice Craig was last night?
The guy at
Yeah.
the
To
end.
me.
Yeah, because he
This
was
one there.
sitting 15 feet away from you, so
Mhm.
you hardly talked to him.
Well, I mean, he was two people away, but I could still listen to his conversation.
he
and
was
stuff.
less
And-
pessimistic.
Oh my God! It was, the world wasn't
Well,
coming
it's
going in.
because Bill was down there. Did you see the pictures of Bill with putting his glasses up? He was having a little conversation down there with him. He was your buffer. Bill was your buffer.
You're a fucking stalker, aren't you?
Did you not?
You're
see
gonna
your
start
pictures?
showing up in front of my house, aren't you?
He was your buffer. He's like, I
Hey,
got
Bill,
you, Dave. I
you're gonna-
got you.
You're gonna open the shower curtain, and she's gonna be standing there going,
Hey, breakfast, Bill.
Well,
"I know
at
what
least,
she's gonna be for Halloween next year."
at least you didn't have to sit next to your wife because she likes showing me every picture she takes at. So
Speaking
He
of
did
shit,
sit next to his wife.
I know it. I talked to her. Yeah.
did you know that they make this scrumdiddlyumptious thing called a sweet potato casserole?
Oh, I had
Yeah,
Where
where
it
have you
has a
been?
topping on it that has pecans and
brown
coconut
sugar. Oh
and
no.
pineapple and all that stuff in it. And it's
Ew.
delicious. It's almost like eating a dessert.
Well, yeah. That's
And if
most
you
sweet
eat too
potato
much of
yams
that-
are.
If you eat too much of that, remember that sweet potatoes or yams are very, very fibrous. That you get your plenty of daily dose of fiber. I
So
think
they
I
flow
ate
through you?
one whole sweet potato casserole myself almost.
Holy. They make
Oh,
it with
yeah.
maple syrup too.
No.
And if you're taking metformin, you're gonna
I'm not.
you're gonna express that right out because of the sugar that's in it.
Hey, I got an A+ yesterday at my 3-month or 6-month doctor appointment. So everything was good for a change.
Just dying to tell everybody about that.
I'm
again.
not on any drugs,
I'm
Bill.
not dying, but I'm
The opposite of dying.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Dave did good. So, I mean, tell us about your experience after the sweet potato casserole there, Steve.
It was not pleasant, Bill.
Was it like drinking a bottle of
It was like
What
a
is that,
soft serve ice
magnesium
cream
citrate?
machine.
Mm-mm.
So what
Thought
you're
I was at
telling me-
McDonald's serving orange cones.
So what you're telling me is you eat sweet potato
So
casserole
bad.
before you
Oh.
go in and get your prostate exam because it'll clean you.
They don't do prostate exams no more with the finger. They quit doing that.
No.
quite a few
They
years
use
ago.
the camera and go all the way up in there. But
Well,
you
that's
have to drink.
That's a colonoscopy.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever. So you eat that before you go, and then you don't have to drink that purple
No,
stuff.
just 10 pack bag of White Castles do that.
10 back. Can't eat that
Oh.
many anymore.
Oh yeah.
How long would that take Bill to eat? One
Mm,
nibble at a time? Is
Well,
there like
he's
a way to eat cheeseburgers too? Like, what? It's like, do you
Gotta
break
have
a
the
little
pinky
piece
up.
off? And
making fun of the guy with no teeth? That's a low blow. That's a low blow. That's great.
That's almost the guy was at there. This lady come up to Target, and this lady's chewing this guy out, cussing him out, going, "I can't believe your people." And she goes on for like 2 minutes straight, and he turns around and he goes, oh, it's Lori. It's retarded. And she buys this stuff and apologizes all the way out
They,
to the
they don't
parking
call
lot.
they
I'm
don't
not
call
gonna
them that no more,
apologize.
Dave. They're just mentally challenged.
Right.
Bill
And
just
then
needs to grab
he
his
gets out there
nut.
and gives him a
So,
hug.
in other words, what you're saying is I'm mentally challenged.
Okay, we'll go with that.
No.
You work
I
at
did not
Riley's. I know
say
you
that.
are. He worked
Nope.
for the auto parts people with
Nope.
Mike. Do you realize my buddy Mike should be listening, but he probably won't, and he'll be here in a little bit.
Can't be listening. We're not streaming.
I'm riding his ass because he took
You
on
really
a
shouldn't do
full
that.
time. He worked Thanksgiving Day. He worked Friday afterwards. He worked.
Does he still mow lawns in the summer? and
No,
all
he quit
or-
that job and took this
Auto parts
delivering
store.
parts job now,
Oh,
and now he
okay.
works 12 to 14 hours. He's right back in the rat race.
Because
though.
all the auto parts all the garages were open on the
Oh, yeah,
holiday.
Mhm.
Yeah. He worked, and I'm like, you're 70.
deliver
You'll be
'em?
71 here in 3 months. Why are you working like you're 22 years old again?
Does he deliver
So-
parts?
Yeah, that's all he does.
I've done a lot of
wanna
working on
do that.
cars. When I was younger, I worked on cars on holidays a lot because that's when
Well, that's
People.
your day off, and when you could go buy
Yeah.
the parts, and that's what we all did because
Shade
We
tree
were-
mechanic.
we were poor and couldn't have somebody fix it, so you
Them days are
learned how
long
to fix
gone.
all your own stuff.
Yep, not poor no more.
not well.
Well,
I don't know about that, but I just don't
not
feel like
as
doing it.
poor.
Not as
Not as
go-
poor. Yeah.
we go to every second other paycheck, not every paycheck now.
Yeah. I could actually maybe go a week and not spend a paycheck. Before it was like, can I get that $30 advance? I'm not going to make it till
Oh, God,
Friday.
those advances used to
Oh.
really tear me
Because
up.
you're like, where's my check at? Well, you advanced it all that week. Oh shit!
Because you're not doing the math when you're getting
No,
those
you're not.
advances.
No.
You're like,
$40
you're like, I
a
need
shot.
30 or 40. Yeah. Yep.
And I think it was in the 90s, the Qualcomm that we had at US Express would just automatically, you didn't have to
Check,
take it.
check.
Yeah, but it would put $50 every time you'd get a dispatch. So if you was doing a lot of overnight
They
stuff,
give you an advance.
you'd get a $50 dispatch advance
So
every
if you only
single
make
time.
$250 a week, 3 loads, you're shit. You got a check stub.
Yeah, I wasn't always responsible enough to stop myself from taking it. Nothing to show for it. Just shoved it all about down my neck, basically. So yeah, watch those advances, kids. That's still a thing, I guess.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
at least we don't have to deal with con checks anymore. Thank God.
Well, we don't, but that is very much still a thing.
Oh, yeah. How you
Yeah.
think they pay lumpers still?
Oh God.
Lumpers. What are lumpers?
Really?
Yeah, right.
Them
Oh.
coils weigh 7,000 pounds I haul. Ain't no lumper going to pick it up and take it off.
No, it's like the old Gene Tracy joke, and I know Bill knows was one of the two little girls got their little red wagon going down the street, and they got a sign that says, "We'll move anything 5 cents." And this old boy comes out of the bar all drunked up, and he looks at these two little girls, that sign, he says, "I want you to move my bowels." The one looks at the other girl, says, "Write this cocker sucker out a receipt while I kick the shit out of it."
Awesome.
That's an old one, Gene Tracy.
Do you know that Steve now has the little red wagon? He stole it off the girls.
No, Malia's turning me on to some of these nicer, fancier wagons. I found
Oh, you
that
gotta
one.
step up.
I sent her that it folds
I
down
keep
into
teasing.
like a love seat with an umbrella kind of deal, so you can sit at the beach.
Oh
You
yeah.
got to get a side by side and kind of customize it out to look like a radio
I
flyer.
want to do the motorized cooler
Yeah.
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of deal.
Do you
to
want
sit on
5
the drive.
horse on that, or how
yeah,
big an engine you
yeah.
want?
No,
fast
seriously,
you wanna go?
No,
That would be
the
cool
wheelchair,
looking.
electric battery wheelchair deal.
Oh,
I got some parts and stuff. I might end up making something. Or you
that's
see the
cool.
ones where they make them into a semi looking too. I seen one dude with this like
Yeah.
regular rascal wheelchair.
I
Made
personally
into like a
the bar
cab
stool-
mover semi, and he had a trailer he pulled behind him.
I personally like the bar stool.
Yeah, those are pretty cool
go-kart.
too.
All right, well, we better take a break. When we come back, we got an article here about a truck fire in the same
Full of
place.
local news.
Little more local than what we
Depending on
usually talk
your
about.
region.
Location.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Well,
we'll be right back after this. So anyway, as I alluded to before the break, we've got an article here from Ashley, good old Ashley, over at CDL Life. 6 semi trucks burn at an Indiana truck stop. You want to go ahead and take it, Malia?
Yeah.
Thought you were doing it. She didn't even put
Breakfast
her eyes.
Bill
I did
handed it
too
right
there.
off to you.
I
It's
know
called
you
delegation of
did.
authority. Bet your ass.
If only you had help with the stake on that. Officials are investigating a major vehicle fire that occurred at a truck stop on US 20 in Michigan City, Indiana, early Sunday morning. The LaPorte County Sheriff's Office and multiple firefighting agencies were dispatched to, how do you say this, guys? Gallops or Gallops?
Gallops.
Truck
Yeah.
stop in Michigan City around 2 a.m. on Sunday, November 24th, for a reported vehicle fire. Upon arrival, the LPCSO deputy, sorry, guy, I'm going to probably may say your name wrong here, but Deputy Kaz Billings found 3 semi-trucks full of engulfed,
Fully.
3 semi-trucks full engulfed by flames. The burning trucks were in close proximity to fuel pumps and the store, firefighters said. By the time the fire was extinguished, 6 semi-tractors had caught fire, 4 of which were completely destroyed, police said. No one was injured, according to the Cold Spring Volunteer Fire Department. The fire was knocked down within an hour. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Anyone who has any information about the fire is asked to email Detective Yvonne.
That one I didn't know.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, his email's here. Go ahead and email him if you have any information. There's a few photos.
Well,
Water just.
We were talking about this, and Steve brought it up to I forgot about, but this is the same truck stop on Highway 20 that
4
seems
years
to be
ago,
the hot
at least
spot.
4. Because the same truck stop, I want to say, it was before I come down here, so I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, there was a truck that started to regen underneath the canopy at the fuel island, and it sparked that sucker up like a tinderbox. And for, like Bill was saying earlier, there was a black spot on the concrete and the canopy there for, I don't know, quite a few years. They just never fixed it. It just melted everything right there.
Mm-hmm.
So rotten luck for that place.
This picture here sort of reminds me of Riley Trucking's yard for a red W900. It sat in the back row that I got pictures of. The truck I used to drive. One of the first ones on I was there, but that sparked and melted to the ground. All was left was the frame. I think
Well,
Bill
this
even
is
had
multiple trucks on fire.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
But
it
I'm
was-
saying the
Yeah.
way they look, though, sitting there looks like that one back
That
the back
looks-
row of Riley's.
They're spaced far enough apart to where I'm
It was
gonna
parking spots, yeah.
Yeah.
gonna say this was arson from the look of it to me.
Somebody started the first one, and it
Yeah.
just went
Well-
right down the road. Because
Well,
I know
you The thing is, you got to think about it. It's November 24th.
they're home for the weekend.
Yeah.
Parked the truck.
Park.
Yep.
They're Thanksgiving. They're on their off. Somebody who screwed with shit lit one, and it just sparked up the other ones. I guarantee
Yep.
it. Because they're just
It got
melting
hot.
mess. Oh yeah.
So, and like
Well,
I said,
fiberglass and diesel fuel don't mix, dude.
this
Well,
is,
anyway, the show notes, like I said before, are linked in the show description. You can go. There's photos here of the during and the there's no before pictures, but there's a during and an after. And yeah, buddy.
I didn't get it working, but I was going to pop up some of what it looked like now.
Well, I'll go ahead and show it.
But so
So yeah, what we're looking at here. There's after.
that's when they were putting it
That's
out.
the water putting it out there flat over
Yeah.
top.
Let me
Scroll on down, you'll get
That's
That's-
during.
that sucker was hot then.
Putting the water to it, and okay, there's the after.
And that truck stop, it's owned by a bunch of Indians.
Oh, this you no good.
And well, no, but you'd think how do I want to put this? It seems like they have more trouble with this type of
Fires.
incident than most
Yeah,
for
and-
some
and
reason.
it's
Especially
on
when you've
highway.
had it twice in 4 or 5 years. I mean,
Well,
Maybe
this
it's the food they serve. Don't they serve hot food? Be like,
Well, there's a
Well, right
restaurant.
There's
There's
a
a restaurant.
McDonald's
There's
in
a,
there and-
a Subway, a McDonald's.
Yeah.
There's all sorts
but
of stuff
there's
inside.
there are 2 great food trucks right across the street in a little parking lot over there too.
Well, and also they have another
I've been over there
store.
and got me a taco.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
They
be
have
the side
another
effects
one.
of that Indian food. It's just like we
You
heard
know
all about
nothing what you're talking about. You
we
need
heard
to
all about
shutting
the
your
sweet
mouth.
potatoes.
But they have another store, another Gallops, right on Route 6 in Kendallville, Indiana, on the west side of town, and it's a nice place, huge, has a full motel upstairs
hmm
of it. It has a liquor store. I mean, it's
Well, there's
really
there's
nice,
also
really
one at
nice
15
place.
and 22.
Yeah, there's a liquor store
They've-
at the other one too.
yeah, they've got a few of them.
It's a
15 and-
little off.
15 and 20 got burnt because when I went up to Elkhart for Riley's, I was hauling all the old canopy out. They had to put a new canopy up because it burnt at the end of the canopy.
That's
at
what
15.
Steve was talking about.
Yeah.
when
That
it
was at
caught
15
fire.
and 20. This one's on the other side. This one's over by Michigan City.
Oh, so there's 3 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's-
3 of them.
Well, there's probably more than that, but they've got, but they're never on a major interstate. It's always on a state route. It's and
They
they're
don't
really nice
seem to-
places and really big.
I think they're
mean,
I think they're just local to us. I think that's something local to us.
yeah, it is. It's not.
They don't
far.
seem to get the business, well, partially because they're out of the way, but it seems like the place is big enough to have a large overhead in terms
Hey, that's
of
where
their.
I stay. I go to the mom and pop shops anymore. I stay away from the Lowe's.
Well,
and
do we
Riley.
consider something like that mom and pop or?
Or do you want to call it Habu?
They're
and-
Indian.
Habu
Or
and-
these-
Cows?
My wife calls them Habu Bobby.
Madre.
It's a
I
Hobble
mean,
Bobby.
hold on.
We should probably watch it because I talked to
We
the
do have
people a lot.
we do have some Javi drivers.
Well, I'm not insulting anybody. I'm
No,
just trying to
and
figure
it's
out what
like
to call it.
Our disclaimer: we're not making fun of anyone. We're making fun of everyone.
Absolutely.
Especially
So
Bill.
if you
I
can't laugh at yourself, you're not.
If I can't talk a little smack about it, it shouldn't
Yeah.
exist.
Yeah.
I watch another show. It's called Dumpster Fire, and she says, "Yes, we do eat your sacred cows. Make great cheeseburgers."
I seen a
I am
video
sick of
earlier,
these
Bill.
jokes. These jokes are no good.
It was a beautiful Indian lady, and this guy's like, "Come on, just put it in your mouth." You don't know what they're talking about. He's like, "Come on, just open up. Come over here and put it in your mouth. Come here." And the camera goes on the guy, and he's holding a piece of beef jerky. And she's like, I'm not going to put your meat in my mouth."
I am not going to put it in my mouth.
That is not lamb.
Oh,
I
that's
don't put
hilarious.
lamb in my mouth.
Oh.
She have the little.
Well,
red dot
anyways,
between
we
her
were
eyes.
talking about Thanksgiving earlier, and by the time this gets out, I mean Thanksgiving's already over. But I
Well,
should
yeah, I
have
already ate my turkey.
I should have probably done this last week, but this still pertains to Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay, it's time to be thankful for the blessings you have. It's the holiday season now, and we've started to have big family meals with everyone. Though some are fortunate enough to be able to afford food, there are others who cannot. There are organizations that can help provide dinners for people down on their luck. They provide food donations to people, or some like a soup kitchen, and fix a meal for that holiday to provide a hot holiday meal to people in need. This is just one website that I found, but there are many others. This one I took some stuff from was called feedingamerica.org. They can help send you in the right direction as far as locations of providing meals where and when. Also, if you're fortunate enough to have extra food or money or time, they can send you and your resources to the right place. Just remember, we're all not as fortunate as the next. If you can help it anyway, I'm sure it will not go unnoticed. We're all in this together. God bless this holiday season. This website here, feedingamerica.org, you could type in, well, depending, if you don't have, even homeless people have phones now, it seems like.
They do.
But you can type in your zip code on this website, and it'll steer you in the right direction as far as what is closest to your location and what's going on as far as who's serving meals, when, and what's available out there.
Well, I can say I'm proud of this because even Malia's helped me. I was doing barbecue competition and had a food truck, basically. And there's a lot of times we went to events and gave away food. We set up at battered women's
Well,
shelter.
and it seems like it's always more during
During
People
the
notice
holidays.
it more during the holidays, even though it's needed all
Yep.
year long. But this website here, I mean, it gives you some information. It tells you, far as like free dinners and turkeys. There's food banks, food pantries, soup kitchens, and faith groups here to make the holiday season brighter. If you are looking for food, Thanksgiving meals are available to help make this holiday season a time of joy and togetherness. Find out where to get free food and how to give back this Thanksgiving. It says, how do I find a free holiday meal? Free meals or food boxes are available near you. That's what I just said. Enter your zip code, and you'll find the nearest food bank. Even if a food bank seems far away, they work with food pantries, soup kitchens, and faith-based organizations closer to your home. Some will even travel to your community. Food that's available this holiday. There's a few different ways food banks and pantries give out free food for the holidays. Unfortunately, not all these options may be available in your community, so it's best to ask your local food bank what they offer. Food banks have a schedule of holiday food distributions on their websites. You can also call to ask about their hours and requirements. Some may also require you to sign up for a holiday basket or meal before November and December. Free turkeys can come in a Thanksgiving food box, or you may get a gift card to use to buy a turkey from a store. When turkeys aren't available, you may get other protein like ham or chicken. Thanksgiving and Christmas lunches or dinners. Your local pantries and soup kitchens have a free holiday lunch or dinner. They may serve this meal on the day of or before or the day after. Some locations provide meals to go rather than dine in. Holiday food boxes. Many food banks provide baskets or boxes with food to make your holiday meal. These boxes include protein turkey like cranberries and gravy vegetables. You may need to pick up your box at a drive-through pantry or schedule a contactless pickup. And for the elderly, there are some that might have home delivery.
It's hard for Bill.
Hey.
He's like, he wants that
Quit talking about me.
contact box pickup.
No, I'm laughing because of them. He lip smacks every time.
He does. No, I was getting ready to say something.
I was going to ask who's back
I'm getting
there with
hungry.
him, like,
I know. Go ahead and get your home deliveries in there.
If you cannot visit a food distribution person, some delivery may be available. Many food banks and food pantries deliver prepared holiday meals or food boxes. Some home deliveries are limited to seniors and peoples with disabilities. Ask your food bank or food pantry if you qualify for free home delivery.
Well, also,
I
we
thought- Go ahead.
also live in America. And if you're homeless and you got a problem, you could just about walk up to somebody's door. And the people that live in there that are having a party, I would take it in. Malia would, Bill would. People will take care of people if they see you're in need. People will have the kindness in their heart, invite you into their
when
house.
they do the surveys and census and stuff about the states, about the U.S.,
Mhm.
how much waste and food we throw away
Oh,
that
God.
go to waste every year that could be used for people that don't have any food, that are homeless or don't have,
mhm.
there should not be that problem in our country.
No.
So,
No.
but this was just something I wanted to put out there. It's that time of season, and people like to donate their time, their money, food, whatever you can do. I'm sure would be greatly appreciated if you feel that in your heart.
And
I think this
also-
is an important year because this. I don't know about other places, but in Fort Wayne we've got a program called Toys for Tots, and this is the first year that program is actually not running, and for God knows what reason. And so it's going to be important more than ever to remember that not everybody is as fortunate as you might be, and we could all use a little helping hand every now and then. You didn't get to where you're at by yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself in a place where you're doing well, you didn't get there by yourself. I don't care who you are. Somebody helped you along the way, that steered you in the right direction, navigated your opportunities.
And
So-
also remember, there's a lot of truck drivers out there working this holiday because I've worked a few Thanksgivings, and they stop at the Denny's, and
There
it's
is
so nice to
nothing
have
like
places.
a truck driver meal in the truck stop. I'm sorry.
They go out of their way to make sure they offer you a good Thanksgiving meal because I had the
And
whole fixings before with
We're
the
moving on
pie
to
and
Christmas,
everything.
boys. We're moving on to Christmas. Turkeys are up.
Yeah.
Yep.
and all you
Trees
truck
are out.
drivers out there, all you
Trees
truck,
out,
like-
trees are up.
all you truck drivers out there that are getting a meal at a truck stop on the holiday, on Thanksgiving or Christmas,
Mhm.
remember that waitress is working her holiday also.
That's right.
And the
Yeah,
cook.
they owe it to us. Right.
Nah.
Ah.
Well, if everyone just started in their own circle and just started taking care of your own in your own circle and extend it from there. But a lot of times we don't do that. Yeah. Over there smacking away.
Well, anyway, what else
Sounds
we
like
got,
a Bill
guys?
Clinton going on over there. Is that what's going on? Are you pulling a Bill Clinton over there? Is there like
There's probably a considerable
your wife
number
is
of
under your
people,
desk?
number of people that have
No.
no idea what you're talking about.
Mm.
He doesn't
There
have a
are.
wife.
There are a lot.
Everyone has to know what it is.
No,
Bill
there's
Clinton.
No. We got grown folks that were born after Y2K. Chew on that one.
Well, I was out to one of our local companies and got loaded.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to the girl, and I don't know. She brought up something about my age, or we were talking about age, and she goes, "Oh, you're probably one of those persons born in the teens." And I'm like, "What the hell was she talking about?" So I get
Not
out
the
to the truck.
twos.
Not 110 years old.
I'm like, the teens? What do you mean teens?
19.
Yeah, she's 23 years old. She was born the 20, and I'm like,
20.
oh my God, I'm that old now that I'm in the teens.
I mean, honestly.
You, me. I'm
All
considered
of
not
us are.
old. 1980s considered old.
Jesus.
1980.
40 years ago.
How are
some
you
of the
getting
best
around?
music was ever
Balance
put
and
out.
everything.
A walker.
Hey, don't
Steak.
make,
Got them tennis balls on the ends.
That's right.
that's
So I
right,
can
go on.
scrub the floor as I go.
There ain't
Scrub
no-
them marks. Scrub them marks.
Is there old people anymore? I think they got rid of old people because I just don't see them like I used
Got
to.
rid of them.
Yeah, because
No,
when I was growing up, we had
everything-
old people.
No, you don't. Not now, because everything
Well,
can be
they were
home.
old
They don't have to
people in
leave.
your eyes.
Everything's home delivered. They can
So
order.
they
Yeah.
never
online.
come out of the
Yeah,
house.
You
Okay,
don't have to.
so they don't.
It's dangerous out there.
They don't load up in the 1968 Holiday Rambler, or not the
Ooh.
Holiday Rambler, but the
Country
Rambler,
Squire station
I'm
wagon.
still
Yeah.
going to be going
The
shopping.
woody green and woody panel. Yep.
and head to the meat market.
Meat market.
No,
We're
I
not-
do remember. I remember
We're
old
not taking
folks.
an hour to eat their steak. They're like,
I remember. Yeah, okay. I got no teeth. Fine.
I'm just messing with you.
Fuck me. All right. God.
She broke him, folks. She broke him.
Well, you want to know where all the old people were at? I sat with them for last night. A whole table of
Well,
old
you say
people.
that, but it's interesting because when I was growing up,
Dave was across from me. You were across from me. I had old people to my
when I
left.
was
I
growing
wasn't
up,
there. I wasn't there.
when I was growing up, people Dave's age were old men. They sat in rocking chairs, talked about fishing, and
Or bibs,
complained about
Yeah, bib overhauls.
right?
people walking in their yard, that kind of thing.
Dave does. You have been
And-
to his house?
They
You're
didn't
walking
make
in my yard, you're
podcasts.
gonna mow
or-
it. I did ask the doctor yesterday. I said, "So, I'm officially old. I signed up for Medicare, get cheaper insurance." And I go, "How am I doing in the elm of being this old compared?" She goes, "No, you're not too bad. You're pretty
Elm.
good compared to most people."
Round.
So
Well, I mean, compared
Even
to
though
what I
he's
remember.
winded after 10 steps, but
no, I'm up to the end of the driveway now.
are
I
you
can
now?
actually start
12.
yeah.
Okay. 12
Yeah.
steps.
Now, if we could just get rid of that sciatic thing, life would be a
He's
lot
in a
better.
12-step program, Bill.
You're only going to get 12
and I'm on the
out of it.
program again.
He puts the bourbon at the end of the driveway. As long as he gets to it back, he's good.
No, but I remember my grandfather, for example, he died in 1978. God rest his soul. he sat in a rocking chair in the corner of the kitchen all day long, and he was exactly your age.
Yeah.
Maybe that's all he wanted to do. In life.
My mom was only 6. She
Spitting
died
in a
at
can
64.
because he couldn't swallow anymore, and drinking Wild Irish Rose.
Wild Irish. Bill, I'm going to tell you right now.
Smoking non-filtered Pall Mall.
He was
You
fucking
betcha.
drunk and just couldn't get out of the chair. That's what was the problem.
Mm.
It wasn't because he couldn't get up. He,
Well, yes, our life expansion has
Yeah, I think-
expanded quite a bit since them days. But
Yeah, we enjoy a better quality of life these days compared to, because we look back. I think we do a little bit too much of that good old days bullshit, but I don't know.
we have a driver that works with me and Bill, and he says, "Yeah, I can go back to the old days when don't
No,
need
you
these
couldn't.
stupid cell phones or nothing." I said,
No,
"Yeah,
you
you go
couldn't.
find you a damn phone booth and call in." And
Yeah, you go do your check call twice a day and have to
your
find
com
a
checks to get fuel.
I think that
and-
was the worst thing about back in the day. I'm serious. Having to stop and find a cell phone.
Oh,
And then, like I used to, like I
Hey,
always
he
said,
said cell phone.
not cell phone.
phone, and use a calling card that had 3,000 digits to punch in. You screwed one up, you had to start over.
Yeah.
And your boss would give you a stack of them cards, and there was like 5 minutes on each one.
I
and I'm
remember
like,
guys walking around truck stops selling them.
oh yeah, and they'd be no good.
Yeah, I know. You didn't call
yeah, I
it
never
right
fell
there.
for that.
There was no way to
bullshit.
check.
Well, we
Um,
need to wrap this up, don't we?
yeah, I suppose we do. Well, anyway,
Suppose we do.
yeah.
Well, you better start now because you're old and decrepit. It's going to take you a while to wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm not eating a steak. I'm just talking it out.
He does
can-
enjoy his steak. You're not going to rush him through a steak. I'll tell
No,
you that.
that-
I've had dinner with him many times.
I got to get back up here for the office again.
$200 for a meal. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. You best believe.
Well, that's because you have so many kids.
Yeah,
like he needs
there
to
is
go to that Feed Me America site or whatever. He's like, yeah, put my address in, home delivery right now. I got
And
two
that was
kids.
only 3/5 of them released.
Right.
He's still got 2 more that didn't show.
Yeah, that
I'm sure he could fill a couple kids.
those two can buy their own damn meals though. That's all right. So yeah, we'll be back in a week. Hit us up. Let us know what you think. Let us know some stories. I'd be interested to hear some stories from the audience of times that you've been out on the road during Thanksgiving or Christmas or any holiday for that matter. Let us know if you want us to read them on the show. Maybe we'll
By the
Share
way, I
them
did
in a
get
couple
a couple
episodes.
messages. They asked some questions. I forgot what they were. Imagine that.
Oh, did
Well,
you get
it's 'cause
some
you're old.
feedback?
You're old.
Yeah,
that's why.
on
We got
Facebook.
feedback and nobody did anything with it. Well,
No, I looked at it and I clicked. Yeah,
I looked at
give
it.
him a little
I
star.
looked at it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I did. Looked at it.
It's Facebook. I give him a like button. What else do you want me to do?
oh God, so it's
Doggone.
buried now.
Thumbs up.
I got a
You hit him
thumbs
with the thumbs up. Anyway, we'll be back next week. Until then, I've been Bill.
And here's your buddy Dave, still rolling along slowly.
You're doing great, Dave.
I've been Malia.
And Steve, be careful this week. Enjoy your day.
See you, folks.